find your way into that B main event at the sound of the tone. Let's keep it clean. All right, we're locked and loaded. Nelson leading us out. DeMoss looking to the inside. Grabs a fistful of throttle. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Clean it up. Marshall left front. Chris. Thank you very much. Good job. Thank you, Mike. So it's going to be DeMoss, Bayette. Looks like Nelson. Keller. Whoa. Bayette, too close for missiles, switching it up to full-on laser-guided Scud missile. Less than a minute in. Remember, drivers, top three going to find your way into that B main event, so sort it out. It is Bayette leading out. DeMoss in the 2. Nelson in the 3. Race number 2, Novice B main event. Novice B main event coming up at you next. Novice B coming at you next. Nick Bayette. Through the back jump section he goes. DeMoss getting it off the beaten path, and he's back and running. Nelson in the 3. First, second, and third. Down the front straightaway they go. Keller in the 4. Ouch. Marshall out front, Chris. Thank you very much. Good job. Thank you, sir. Again, I'm going to need these 5 drivers and 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out with my Novice B main. Novice B main coming up at you next. That will be Jimmy Leffler, who's going to be helping me out with the next race. I know. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Taking care of important business inside. Bayette, Nelson, DeMoss. Your 3 front runners. Keller in the 4, Sanders in the 5. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Watch out front. Thank you, Chris. They're keeping you hopping out there, that's for sure. Watch it in center, guys. Thank you, Mr. Sora. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Oh, boy. Easy, Bryce. You're in a transfer position. Keep it rubber side down and all the wheels on the car. Bayette leading out. Nelson in the 2, DeMoss in the 3. Watch out behind you there, Mike. Thank you, sir. 2:15 left on the master clock, guys. 2:15 left on the master clock. Race number 2, Novice B main event coming up at you next. Novice B coming up at you next. Watching the back quad. Thank you, Mr. Byers. That's going to be Valencia, Everson, Sperlin, Clark, White, Segulian, and Dodge. You guys and gal will be up next. Easy, guys, easy. Watch him down the front straightaway. Watch him down the front straightaway. Bayette just trying to keep it rolling around the track. He's got 1:30 left to go. Still leading out. Nelson in the 2. With 1:15 left to go. 1:15 left to go. First through the back jump section. Second through the back jump section. Third through the back jump section. Nelson puts it upside down. So now DeMoss up into the top 2. Nelson going to drop it to 3. Remember, we're taking the top 3 into that B main event right now. And Sanders is going to be out of commission. Bayette sitting in the 2 still. Bryce DeMoss leading out. With 40 seconds left to go, 40 seconds left to go. Nick Bayette praying to the spur gear gods that he's going to make it around for this final lap, and it should seal the deal to get him into the top 3 to bump into that B main event with less than 20, less than 15. He's got a full lap on Keller, so that should seal the deal to move him into the top 3 with less than 5. 2 and 1, and that is going to be a race. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Nelson in the 2. You are done, waiting on everybody else. Nick Bayette going to be in the top 3. Bryce DeMoss going to be taking out the win. DeMoss, Nelson, and Bayette, you are all bumped into that B main event. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. And that is a race. Whoa, Buck. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. DeMoss, Nelson, Bayette, you guys are bumped into race number 4. I'm going to need these 5 drivers and about 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. I need 3 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2, please. That's going to be your closest one. All right, marshals, your spots, please. Marshals, your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Marshals, your spots, please.
Xander Valiency, Grady Clark, DJ White, Daniel Isaac Hallian, Riley Everson, Ally Dodge.
Yep. All right. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up. It's going to be Valencia on the pole, Everson on the 2, Sperlin on the 3, Clark on the 4, White on the 5, Isagulin on the 6, Dodge on the 7. Going to get our cars lined up. Got all my marshalling spots covered.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Allie, you're on spot number 7.
30 seconds to
I
the start
like
of the race.
the enthusiasm. Make them work for it. All right, novice B main. Top 2 vying for that. A main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, we are off and running. 2-wheel drive expert stock, B main. Going to be coming up at you next. 2-wheel expert stock coming up at you next. Novice drivers, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Watch it out front, guys. Watch out front. Thank you, Buck. Valencia getting it wrong. That's going to move Everson into the top spot. It's Everson Sperlin. Now Valencia and Sperlin going at it. And Valencia now going to find his way into the top 2. Sperlin into 3. Riley Everson leading out. Through the center section of the track, all yellow and orange. Gets it wrong. Craig right there. Craig. Thank you, Craig. Good job. So battle going on first and second. Riley Everson and Xander Valencia. Valencia getting it wrong in the back. Going to drop off. Allie, that'll be leader in front of you. Second behind you. Minute 15 in, 3:45 to go. Then Sperlin and White going at it. Isagulin and going to be in my top 4. Valencia puts it upside down. Thank you, Mr. Keller. Appreciate that. There you go, Nick. And game on. Good job. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Garrett. Watch out, Buck. Good job. Oh, Xander getting it wrong. Third. Not able to get a easy, Xander. Easy, buddy. Keep it rubber side down. You're in that transfer spot. Plenty of time. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Remember, middle of the track. It's where you want to be. Leader on deck, Riley Everson, working his way through the center section. Gets it into no man's land. Marshall out front, Craig. That'll be leader working there. Grady, please hold your line. Leader gets off the path. Xander gets off the path. First and second in the center section. Let's clean it up, kids. Clean it up. Clean it up. And just like that, DJ White now working through the back jump section. He gets it wrong. Xander gets it off the track. That moves Riley back into the top spot. Xander in the 2. They're battling it out. Through the center triple section they go. DJ White in the 3 with the red and blue. Grady, you got leader and second coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Grady, leader and second coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Xander gets it wrong in the back section. Here comes DJ White off the end of the straightaway. Xander and DJ. Final battle for transfer with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Everson through the center. Xander through the center. DJ gets it wrong. Drops off the back door of Xander. And then Xander through the back jump section. Coming to the top of the hill, down the hill. Coming up on Nick. That'll be second with you. Thank you very much. Watch it in front. Watch it in front. Thank you, Craig. 3:30 in. Minute 30 to go. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Buck. Minute 15 to go, drivers. Minute 15 to go. Thank you, Mr. Say. It is Riley Everson leading out. Everson bopping in the clean air. Xander Valencia in the 2. DJ White in the 3. Daniel in the 4. Grady, Nick, and Allie going to be rounding out my top 7. With 45 seconds to go, drivers, 45 seconds to go. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Mike. With 35 seconds to go, Xander going to be sitting in the top 2. DJ White about 5.5 seconds back with 25 seconds to go. Xander down the front straightaway. White coming through the back jump section. He gets it wrong. Thank you, Garrett. Appreciate that. One right out in front for you. There we go. We're clear. Less than 15, drivers. Less than 15. Let's keep it clean, guys. Marshall at the bottom of the hill. Marshall bottom of the hill. Xander getting it wrong. DJ also gets it wrong. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Riley, you are done. Daniel, you are done. Xander in the 2, you are done. Allie, you are done. DJ, you are done. Waiting on Marshall up front. And waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that car is... That is the race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall, go and grab your blowers. Marshall, go and grab your blowers. Riley Everson and Xander Valencia, you are bumped into the Novice A main event. That will be race number 5. Race number 3, gather round, gather round. It's the B-Main Boys 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive. Coming at you. I need all 7 of those drivers back on the track, please. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, back on the track, please. All right, I got Grady over there. Justin's going to help me out on cone 1. Riley's over there. DJ's there. Sperlin there. Xander there. Leffler's right there. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Cadency.
Qualifying order.
John Young.
Top 2
Chris Friedenreich.
going into
Dylan
that
Dodge.
A main event.
Stallion.
Qualifying in the 6th
Beander
spot.
Dunlap.
Chris Friedenreich. In the 5. Caden Say. In the 4. Dylan Dodge. In the 3. John Young. In the 2. Brian Day. And on the pole for your two-wheel drive expert stock B main event. Paul. Weird.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. With that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Can we get our cars lined up? No more laps. Top two vying for that A main event. You guys are experts after all. Y'all know
45 seconds to the
how
start
it
of the race.
works. Race number 4. Lock timing B main coming up at you next. 17.5 lock timing B main. Weird A Young, Dodge, Say,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean, boys. Going at the sound of the tone. We're leading us out. Day in the 2. Young in the 3. Say moving his way up into the top 4. Day bounces off the pipe. No harm, no foul. And watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Paul Weir leading out. Caden Say in the 2. Dylan Dodge in the 3. Friedenreich in the 4. Watching the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Dodge now up into the 2. Caden Say, Dodge, Weir, Friedenreich, Young, B-Day. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Dodge gets it wrong. Weir going to find his way back into the top 2. Friedenreich gets off the beaten path. Now Nacho King. Kind of like the Tiger King, but less ambiguous. Down the front straightaway. Weir gets it wrong at the end of the straightaway. So that's going to be your battle shaping up for final transfer. Paul Weir, John Young, Dylan Dodge, Friedenreich, and Day. Dodge gets it wrong, and that's going to drop him to the top 6, and he's broken. Just set it down, set it down. Rough bit of luck for Dylan. So out front, it is going to be Caden Say. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. Thank you, Nick. Watching center. So it is going to be Caden Say leading out. Paul Weir in the 2. He's got a rear view mirror full of John Young down the front straightaway. Off the end of the straightaway, Weir threading the needle right next to the tube. Young in the 3, Friedenreich in the 4. Weir gets it wrong in the center. Going to drop him to the 3 now. So Nacho gets it wrong. Weir around the outside, and then he hooks up a pipe. So that's going to be Weir back out in front. Meanwhile, Caden Say trying to keep it rubber side down, all wheels on the car. Down the front straightaway he goes. Weir in the 2. Nacho in the 3. Friedenreich and Day going at it for 4 and 5. Say gets it wrong. Keeps all the wheels on it. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Taking the top 2 into the A main. We're trying to stretch out on Young. Young gets it wrong in the back jump section. Three minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Caden Say on top. We're in the 2. Young in the 3. Friedenreich in the 4. Day in the 5. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Center section is clear. Watch bottom of the hill, guys. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Jimmy. Caden Say leading out. 3:40 in, 1:20 to go. Paul Weir in that 2 spot. Young in the 3, Friedenreich in the 4. Thank you, Chris. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go. Weir gets it wrong in the back. Young not quite close enough with under a minute to go. Drivers under a minute to go. Thank you, Nick. I will need 2 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 2 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Race number 4. 17.5 lock timing. B main event. Coming up at you next. Say leading out. Weir in the 2. Nacho in the 3. Friedenreich Dodge Day. Under 15, drivers under 15. Watch the back jump section. Back jump section's clear. With less than 5, drivers less than 5, less than 5. And everyone else will be done when you cross our finish line. Paul Weir, punch in your dance card. You are done into that A main event. Friedenreich, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Waiting on everybody else. Nacho, you're done. Caden, you're done. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. Caden Say, Paul Weir, you are in that A main event. Drivers from race number 3, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, race number 4, 17.5 lock timing, B main event. You are coming up next. I will need at least 2 volunteer corner marshals to help me out in the next race.
Logan Meyer.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Craig
Got
Nelson.
Friedenreich over there. Day there.
Nick Valiency. James
Dodge
McDonald.
there.
Niels Klenchich.
Juan, you're marshaling for Paul. Qualifying order in the 10 spot. Nick Bayette in the 9. Craig Nelson in the 8. Bryce DeMoss in the 7. Nils Clenshaw in
1 minute to the start of the race.
the 6. Dave Rosen in the 5. Logan Meyer in the 4. Nick Valenci in the 3. Mike Caller in the 2. James McDonald on the pole.
Bryce
will
DeMoss.
be Tony Nesbitt. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5, novice A main event. Coming up at you next. Novice A main event coming up at you next. There seems to be some confusion.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Nesbitt on the 1, McDonald on the 2, Caller on the 3, Valenci on the 4, Meyer on the 5, Rosen on the 6, Clenshaw on the 7, DeMoss on the 8, Nelson on the 9, Bayette on the 10. Tony Nesbitt on the 1, McDonald on the 2, Mike Caller on the 3, Valenci on the 4, Logan Meyer on the 5, Dave Rosen on the 6, Clenshaw on the 7, DeMoss on the 8, Nelson on the 9, Bayette on the 10. We good? Should I announce it again? Coolio. At the sound of the tone. Nice, good, clean start. 17.5 lock timing. Let's clean it up. Nicely done. Sort it out, sort it out, sort it out. Oh, my goodness. Nelson going for a rough and tumble. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. Watch the back jump section. It is clear. Out front early on, it is going to be James McDonald. Caller in the 2, Meyer in the 3. Looks like Valenci, Clenshaw, DeMoss, Nesbitt, Bayette, Nelson, and Rosen. Meyer looking to the inside on Caller. They bump, they rub, they rub, they bump. Watch coming down the hill. Thank you, Mr. Deline. Watching center, McDonald gets it wrong. Meyer now going to lead out on top. Caller over the top. McDonald looking to the inside. Drag race down the front straightaway. McDonald and Caller nowhere to go on that one. A little incidental. Logan Meyer leading out. McDonald in the 2. Caller in the 3. Meyer gets it wiggly quiggly in the center. Upside down. Say right there to get him. That's going to drop him into the top 3. So now it is McDonald, Caller, Meyer, Valenci. Looks like Bayette, Clenshaw, Rosen Nesbitt, Nelson, and DeMoss. And then McDonald gets it wrong. Meyer back into the 2. Caller going to find his way up on top. Meyer looking to the inside on Caller with a minute 30 in, 3:40 to go. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Caller and Meyer get into it. Say right there to get him. McDonald back into the 2. Valenci now into 3. Meyer into the 4. Meyer gets it wrong. Bayette going to pick up a top 5. Clenshaw. Nesbitt now making some strides. Back out up front. It is going to be Mike Caller through the center slant triple. McDonald in the 2. Valenci, Bayette, Meyer, Nesbitt, Clenshaw. Watching center. Logan not able to get that center triple down. Drops 2 spots down. Nesbitt looking high, looking low on Clenshaw. Down the front straightaway. Leader and second through the center section of the track coming up on DeMoss. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. It is clear. No harm, no foul. Good job, Bryce. McDonald back out up front. Valenci gets it wrong in the center. And then it's a gaggle of cars for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Valenci, Nesbitt, Bayette, Clenshaw, Meyer, all going at it. Caller gets off the beaten path. So that's going to give McDonald a very good sizable lead. Caller in the 2. Valenci still going to be in the 3. Nesbitt in the 4. Nesbitt challenging out Valenci for the top 3 with Bayette in tow and Clenshaw in the top 6. With Nelson, Rosen, Meyer. Watch the center. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Watch out, Rudy. Watch out, Rudy. Watch out, Rudy. It is clear. Good job, guys. Keep it clean, guys. James McDonald leading out through the center section of the track. Caller in the 2. Valenci in the 3. Bayette in the 4. Nesbitt going to be in the top 5 with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watch center, watch center. Valenci gets it upside down. That moves Bayette into the top 3. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th by timing and scoring. Down the front straightaway they go. Clenshaw, Meyer, and Nelson, your leader right now. Coming down the back straightaway, coming up on Rosen next. In the 2 will be Caller. Watch it in the center, watch it in the center, watch it in the center. Thank you, Rudy. Nesbitt puts it upside down. Meyer puts it upside down. Meyer, Nesbitt, and Clenshaw. They're going at it for the 5, 6, 7. Battle's going on all over the track. Leader right now in the clean air, trying to keep his nose clean with 45 seconds to go. It is James McDonald. Single action out. Caller single action out. Through the slant triple in the center. Backside double. Watching the back jump section. Caller gets it wrong. Nobody there to capitalize. Bayette into 3 with 25 seconds to go. Less than 20 drivers, less than 20. McDonald, Caller, Bayette, Valenci, Meyer, Nesbitt, Nelson, Rosen, Clenshaw, DeMoss. That is going to be your front runners. Caller gets it wrong in the center. Bayette not able to capitalize on it. They got less than 10. They might get by for one more. Less than 5. Bayette puts it upside. Oh, gets it wrong. 2 and 1. He's going to get chopped at the line like an onion. Sorry, Nick. You are done. Logan Meyer, you are done. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Nesbitt going to take home the top 5. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. James McDonald taking the win. Caller in the 2. Waiting on one, and that is a race. I'll stop. McDonald and Keller, you are in that 17.5 lock timing. A main event, that will be race number 8. Drivers from race number 4, turn them off, put them down. I need you all back on the track. Quarter marshal for me, please. Race number 5, novice, A main event, Logan. Your dad needs the controller. Your dad needs the radio. Race number 4, drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 4 should not have any need for any volunteers. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Race number 5, you can roll them out.
Chris Byers.
Check them in.
Mike
Your
Cock.
qualifying
Michael
order
Emerson.
is going to be
Kyle
Chris Byers
Xander Valiency.
on the pole,
Red.
Mike the Cock
Riley
on
Emerson.
the 2, Steve Meyer on the 3, Mike A on the 4, Kyle Penley on the 5, Kenny Reck on the 6, Colton Witt on the 7, Juan Bettenker on the 8, Riley Everson on the 9, Xander Valencia on the 10.
Colton Witt.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Thank you, Craig. Watch coming front straightaway.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And with that, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
Steve Meyer.
No more laps. Byers on the pole. DeCock on the 2. Easy, kids. Easy.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Meyer on the 3. Mike A on the 4. Penley on the 5. Kenny on the 6. Colton on the 7. Juan on the 8. Riley on the 9. Xander on the 10.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Fabulous. Race number 6 on deck. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know they're keen. Where are you going on me, Juan? You making me think about this? I don't
15
want to think
seconds to the
about
start
this.
of the race.
It's okay. Look at Buck go. With authority.
Less than 5.
Okay. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. All right, we're off and running. Novice A main event. Good, clean start. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Nicely done. Thank you, Nils. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate the backup assist on that. Race number 5 on track. Race number 6. Short course. Stadium truck. Y'all are coming up next. Short course stadium coming up at you next. It's going to be Byers leading out. Meyer in the 2. Let's clean it up, kids. Clean it up. Oh, boy. Sort it out, sort it out, sort it out. Byers gets it wrong, top of the hill. That's going to move. DeCock out top. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Thank you very much, Nick. Byers leading out. DeCock in the 2. Juan Bettenker in the 3. Steve Meyer in the 4. Meyer taking a page out of Logan, not getting that center double down. Thank you, Nick. Watching the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Thank you, Craig. Back out of front's going to be Chris Byers. DeCock in the 2. 1 into 3. Now Riley Everson pulling into the 3. Bettenker in the 3. Everson in the 4. Meyer in the 5. Penley in the 6. Watch front straightaway. Pop a wheelie out of Colton. That was kind of cool. Watch back jump section, guys. Watch back jump section. Watch coming on front straightaway. Whoa. When in doubt, throttle out. Watch front straightaway, guys. Watch it off the end of straightaway. Novice guys, let's clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, guys. Off the gas when being marshaled, please. Off the gas when being marshaled. Chris Byers leading out. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in the center. Thank you, Nick. You good, Nick? Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Craig. Novice guys, let's reel it in ever so slightly. Let's reel it in, guys. Byers leading out. DeCock in the 2. One behind you there, Nick. Thank you very much. Steve Meyer in the 3, Kenny in the 4, Riley Everson in the 5, Penley, Bettenker, Valenci, watching the back jump section, guys. Watch back jump section. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Nicely done, Mike. Watch out, Buck. It is clear. Leader on deck is going to be the Micro Machine of Byers. Through the back jump section he goes. In that 2 spot, it's going to be Mike DeCock. Working through the center section right now. In the 3 is going to be Kenny Rick. Now Steve Meyer pulling up into the top 3 off the end of the straightaway. Everson in the 4, Penley in the 5. Minute 50 to go, minute 50 to go. Race number 6, short course. Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in the center. Thank you, Buck. Race number 6, short course stadium truck. Going to be coming up at you next. Short course stadium coming up at you next. Watch out behind you there, Buck. Byers on top. DeCock in the 2, Meyer in the 3, Penley in the 4, Bettenker in the 5, Everson in the 6. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Easy, Colton. Easy, buddy. Thank you. Good job, Buck. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It is Byers leading out. Byers working his way off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. DeCock in the 2. DeCock working through the center section of the track. Steve Meyer in the 3. So no real challenges going on. Penley in the 4. Bettenker in the 5. That'll be your closest battle. Bettenker and Mike A. going at it for the 5 and 6. With 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. Good job, Juan. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Thank you, Buck. Under 20 drivers, under 20, under 20. Watch it out front, guys. Less than 15, less than 15. Byers leading out. DeCock in the 2, Penley in the 3 with less than 10, less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5. Time starting to wind down. Everybody will be done at this point when you cross the start-finish line. Chris Byers going to be taking the win. DeCock in the 2. Penley moving up into the top 3. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Again, when I call you done when you cross start-finish line, that does not mean continue to do more laps. Please park the cars at the end. That is a race. All stop. Byers taking the win. DeCock in the 2, Penley in the 3. Race number 6, short course stadium truck coming at you next. I shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Should have every single one of my marshalling spots covered. Drivers from race number 5, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. Drivers from race 5, turn them off, put them down, come on down and find a marshalling spot for me, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Short course stadium truck. You kids can roll them out. Watch the front straightaway and check them in. Marshals to your spots.
Jeff Mockrot. Mike Nord. Brooks Kenfield.
All right, your qualifying order. Watch out behind you. Watch out for oncoming traffic. And with that, no more laps, guys. No more laps. Mike Nord will be your TQ for stadium truck. So, Mike, I'll have you start on spot number 5, if that's cool with you. Canfield on the 1, Tolbert on the 2, Mockery on the 3, Keller on the 4, Nord on the 5. I will need about 4 to 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 4 to 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. We are locked and loaded. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Canfield going to be leading us out. Tolbert in the 2. Looks like Keller and Mockery going at it. Nord trying to thread the needle in between. Race number 6 on track. Race number 7. 21.5 lock timing, A main event. 21.5 lock timing, A main event coming up at you next. I am going to need about 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Leading us out is going to be Brooks Canfield. Pink into the purple. To the center jump section he goes. In that 2 will be the yellow and pink of Tolbert. Into 3 is going to be Mockery. Keller in the 4. No, Tolbert getting it upside down. Mockery going to find his way into the top 2. So Mockery rocking the all graphite and black. Down the front straightaway he goes. Tolbert going to drop it to the 3. Nord leading out for my stadium truck guys. Nicely done, Mike. Canfield down the front straightaway. He goes. Closest battle. Tolbert and Mockery. Mockery gets it upside down. Tolbert to the inside. So battle for 2nd and 3rd. Down the front straightaway they go. Race number 7. 21.5 lock timing, A main event. You will be up next. I will need, again, 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 7. And I should be pretty decent till the conclusion of races. But again, if you guys hear me calling for volunteers, please hop on out there and help me out. Canfield leading me out. Tolbert in the 2. No. Tolbert in the 2. Mockery in the 3. Keller in the 4. Nord going to be leading out on my stadium truck division. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. Race number 7. 21.5 lock timing. The bad boys of Spec Racers coming up at you next. Oh, Mockery rocking around on a tripod. He's going to be taking a knee. Rough bit of luck for Jeff. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Appreciate that. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in. Dose to go. 3 in. Dose to go. It is Canfield. Tolbert. Now Keller going to find his way into the top 3. Nord in a class all his own because he's just that cool. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. Thank you, Colton. And again, if you guys didn't catch my announcement earlier on, the Gobbler Nationals, that is our annual Thanksgiving Eve race. Always a fun time. We have some pie and some fun stuff that we do. That is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Races will be starting at 6 p.m. Races will be starting at 6 p.m. And then the first weekend of December, watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. You got your haul-in for the holidays that Saturday. That is our annual charity toy drive. You can see who we are supporting this year. But again, bring in some new unwrapped toys for the kiddos. You guys get free racing that day. So again, we encourage you, the more the merrier the toys. We like to load up the tables with a bunch of toys. We load up some boxes and make some kids' Christmases pretty fun. We get to play with our toy cars, so you guys spend some money, buy some toys, come on out and race for free. So if you guys want to do that, that is the first weekend of December. December 5th, I believe it is. 25 seconds left to go. Canfield leading out. Tolbert in the 2. Keller in the 3. Mike Nord going to be leading out on my stadium truck. Again, I will need 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out with race number 7. 5 volunteer marshals. Help me out race number 7. Nord on top. Canfield in the 2 with less than 5. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That'll be time on the master clock. Benji, you are done. Mike Nord leading it out. Good job, good sir. Waiting on everyone else. Waiting on everyone else. Keller, you are done. Waiting on Canfield. And that is going to seal the deal. I'll stop. Marsh is going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 7. 21.5 lock timing. Coming at you next.
My caller.
Right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Race number 7, 21.5, lock timing. Coming at you. Again, I'm going to need lots of volunteers to help me out. I got Benji off the end of the straightaway right there. Benji on cone 2. All right. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Rudy. Need 1 volunteer corner marshal off the end of the straightaway on cone 2. 1 volunteer. Go and roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone 2 at the end of the straightaway.
Rich Brown. Kyle Pendley. David DeLeon.
1. Thank you.
1 minute to
All right, qualifying order. Mike A on the 10, Kyle Pendley on the 9, Rich Brown on the 8, Dave Rosen on the 7, Phil Rowan on the 6,
Jamesy.
Bryce DeMoss on the 5, Garrett Tate on the 4, Dave DeLean on the 2, Mike Caller on the 2, and James Say going to be my pole sitter. With that, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Marshals to your spots, please.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
.21.5 lock timing.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Amen.
Less than 5.
There we go. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Y'all know the routine. 21.5 lock timing. Let's keep it clean at the sound of the tone. Nice. Race number 7 on deck. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Watching center. Watching center. Fabulous. James A leading us out. DeLean in the 2. Looks like Tate in the 3. Brown in the 4. Say and DeLean going at it through the back jump section. Mr. Keller, if I could get you standing up for me, please. Mr. Keller. Grazie, prego. Drivers, you got 1 minute in, 4 to go. It's going to be James Say leading out. DeLean in the 2. First and second through that slant triple. Into 3. It's going to be Garrett Tate. Watch it out front. Brown getting it upside down. Looks like DeMoss going to find his way up into the top 4. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, Juan. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Race. Number 8. Who's that going to be? That's going to be my lock timing A main event. 17.5 lock timing A main to be exact. James Say leading out. DeLean in the 2. Tate in the 3. DeMoss, Caller, Rowan, Rosen, Brown, Mike A, and Penley. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Marshall out front. This side, this side, this side. Thank you, Rudy. Good job. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch back jump section. Watch top of the hill. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. We are locked and loaded. 21.5. James Say going to be leading us out. DeLean in the 2. Watching center, guys. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. And watch center, watch center, watch center, watch center, watch center, watch center. Watch center. Center is clear. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. James Say leading out. Deline in the 2. Caller now moving up into the top 3. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. James Say leading out. Dave Deline in that 2 spot. Watch top of the hill. Caller in the 3. DeMoss in the 4. Brown, Rowan, Rosen, Pendley. First and second. Down the front straightaway. That'll be leader in front of you, Phil. Second behind you. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Say working his way up the hill, down the hill. Deline in the 2. Caller in the 3. Brown now moving up into the 4. Rosen in the 5. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. With under a minute to go, drivers, under a minute to go. Watch it off the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Juan. James Say leading out, trying to lead it. Tone to tone, up the hill, going down the hill. Deline in the 2. He's about a straightaway back. Open track for first and second. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. With less than 5, that'll be time on the master clock. Everyone will be done. Watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Watch in the straightaway, guys. Watch in the straightaway. Everyone will be done. You crossed our finish line. Deline and Caller, you are done. Rowan, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Penley, you're done. Brown, you are done. Say, you are done. And that is a race. Taking the win, James Say. Deline in the 2. Caller in the 3. Marshals, grab your blower. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 8. 17.5 lock timing. A main event coming at you next. 17.5 lock A coming at you next. I don't believe I have anybody going back to back other than Mike Caller. So I should have lots of marshals out on the track. All my marshaling spots should be gainfully covered. But marshals to your spots, please. Mike Caller, this is your race.
Hey, how do points work if you DNS?
You still get points before you finish.
Okay, sweet, thank
Yep. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, Mr. Say there. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Kevin
Roll
Boyd.
them out. Check them
1 minute to
in.
the start of the race.
Qualifying
Chris
order
Chris Byers. Jordan
will
Velocity.
be Mike
Tyler Jones.
Caller on the 10,
James
McDonald on the 9, Byers
Hetfield.
on the 8, Wright on the 7, Palizzetti on the 6, Tyler Jones on the
Lights out.
5, Johnny Young on the 4, Sora on the
John
3,
Young.
Canfield on the 2,
45
and
seconds to the start
on
of
the
the race.
pole, Kevin Boyd. And no more laps. Let's go and get our cars lined up. No more laps.
30 seconds
Get
to
our
the
cars
start of the
lined
race.
up.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Boyd on the pole, Canfield on the 2, Sora on the 3, Young on the
Less
4,
than 5.
Jones on the 5, Palizzetti on the 6, Wright on the 7, Byers on the 8, McDonald on the 9, Caller on the 10. $17.5 lock timing, a main event. You kids know the gig. Let's keep it clean, have some fun, make your passes clean. 6-minute main event for you kids. Going at the sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. Ponder upon that thought as to why I called a restart. Because that is your one gimme, gentlemen. All right, let's keep it clean. Whoops. Hold, please. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Much better. Leading south is going to become Boyd. Canfield. Palizzetti. Sora getting it wrong in the center. Canfield getting it wrong in the center. And then everybody gets collected with one another going into the back jump section. Kevin Boyd going to be leading us out. Tyler Jones in the 2. Looks like Nacho in the 3. McDonald. Sora. Palizzetti. Wright. And Caller with Byers and Canfield in tow. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center, guys. Thank you, sir. Drivers, you got 45 seconds in. 4:15 to go. It is Boyd getting her off kilter. Jones going to find his way up on top. Triple single out. Triple single out. And then Jones gets it wrong. Boyd back up on top. Jones into the 2. And then it is a 4-car dance. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Led out by Young, McDonald, Palizzetti, and Sora. Watch out the top of the hill. Young getting it wrong at the top. McDonald getting into it with Palizzetti. Thank you, Mr. Penley. Appreciate that. Oy. Ow. Watch in the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Garrett. Kevin Boyd leading out. He gets it off the res again. Here comes Jones. Now Jones going to take over that top spot. Sora in the 2, Boyd into the 3. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd off the end of the straightaway. Coming into the center jump section. It's going to be Tyler Jones leading out. Watch it off the back. Watch it off the front straightaway. Oh boy. Young, McDonald, Canfield, Caller, and Wright all going at it through the back jump section. You guys clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Leader on deck is going to be Tyler Jones coming down the front straightaway. He's got Mike Sora in the hunt. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. Palizzetti in the 3. Boyd dropping it to the 4. Nicely done, Mr. Byers. Race number 8 on track. Race number 9. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Garrett. Jones and Palizzetti down the front straightaway. Sora now taking over the top spot. And then he gets it wrong. And gets it wrong again. And then Boyd follows suit, doing the triple Lindy. So back out up front is going to be Tyler Jones on top. Palizzetti in the 2. Sora into 3 with Boyd in the 4. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Mr. Penley. Leader on track is going to be Tyler Jones working down the front straightaway, red and blue. In the 2 is going to be Sora and Palizzetti. That is second and third behind you there, Mike. Thank you very much. Boyd in the 4. Palizzetti and Sora trying to go toe-to-toe through the center. Watching center, Boyd putting it upside down. Stay right there to get him. Tyler Jones down the front straightaway. Sora now into the 2. Palizzetti into the 3. There's Boyd in the 4. In the 5 is going to be the Nacho King, Johnny Young. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Drivers, you got 3:45 in, 2:15 to go. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Kyle. That is Tyler Jones coming up on you there, Johnny. Thank you very much. Sora and Palizzetti still going at it. Second and third. Down the hill, going through the back jump section. Triple single out, double single out of Palizzetti. Sora got about a half a straightaway on Palizzetti in the 3. Canfield right, Young, Boyd, McDonald. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Garrett. Watch it in the center. Tyler Jones down the front straightaway in another zip code. And then you got Palizzetti and Sora drag race. Sora pushes it wide. Palizzetti to the inside, and then Sora threads the needle through the center and then gets into the top of him. They are going at it too. My goodness. Sora tries to go for the triple Lindy. And then Palizzetti gets it wrong in the back jump section. Goodness gracious. That'll be Sora coming up on you there, Mike. And Boyd now moving back into the top 5. Tyler Jones leading out. Down the front straightaway he goes. Palizzetti in the 2. Palizzetti not that far off the back door of Jones with under a minute to go. Jones through the center. Palizzetti through the center. Sora working in the top 3 with Canfield in the 4, Boyd in the 5, and then Sora getting it wrong. Right in the 6, Young. McDonald in the 8. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Good job, Mr. McDonald. With 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Tyler Jones leading out down the front straightaway. Palizzetti down the front straightaway. He has 3.1 on your second place car. Sora in the 3, Canfield in the 4 with less than 10. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Watch it out in the center. Watch it in the center. That is going to be time. Everyone will be done when you cross start-finish line. Boyd, you are done. Sora, you are done. Drag race between McDonald and Nacho. Watch it on front straightaway. Bad place to leave your car sitting. Still waiting on a car, guys. Still waiting on a car. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Taking the win. Tyler Jones, Jordan Palizzetti in the 2. Sora in the 3. Canfield, Boyd, McDonald, Young. Right. Race number 9. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock coming up at you next. A main event. I will need all of my drivers from race number 8 out on the track, please. And again, huge thanks to everyone coming out to round 3 of the dual holiday point series here at Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time. Round 4 just around the corner next Saturday. Ugh. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. I need Jones, Palizzetti, Sora, Boyd, McDonald, Young, Wright, Byers, and Caller. Need you guys on the track to corner marshal, please. Jordan, do we need to have you swap with somebody? All right. Race number 9. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Willie Smith.
Two-wheel drive, expert
Stallion.
stock,
Dave
a main
Mitchell
event.
Berkey. Vinny Didiasoli. Garrett Passmore. Local flip-flops legend.
What? Yeah, I got my radio right here.
Little Raccoon.
All right, with that being said, no more laps, no more laps. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Paul Weir. In the 9, Caden Say. In the 8, Dave Zorn. In the 7, Mitchell Berkey. In the 6, Vinny Pedersoli. In the 5, Garrett Passmore. In the 3, the double L. In the 3, Diego Bettenker. In the 2 will be Willie Smith. And on the pole will be the bearded boy wonder himself, Justin Bialowis. All right, 6-minute A-main event, expert stock,
1 minute
two-wheel
to the start of
drive,
the race.
live and kicking. Marshall's ready. Marshall's ready. At the sound of the tone.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Locked and loaded by Alice leading us out. Bettenker in the 2, Smith in the 3. Good single file, and it is game on. Oh, Bialis gets it wrong in the center, then gets collected by somebody. Oh, that was Passmore. Watch back jump section, watch back jump section. Holy cow. So out front, it is going to be Diego Bettenker, Willie Smith. Looks like Berkey, Say, Bialowis. Oh, boy. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center, watch in center. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. And game on. Back out up front. It's still going to be Diego Bettenker. He's got a rear view mirror of Willie Smith. Willie Smith hooks up a pipe. Caden Say moving into the 3. Double L in the 4. Zorn in the 5. Passmore. Weir. Berkey. There we go. Watch out there, Johnny. Watch out, Johnny. And back to your spot. You're good to go. Berkey getting it wrong in the center. We're getting it wrong in the center. Bialis getting it wrong, and then that collects somebody. That was Passmore getting collected on the wing of Bialowis. Say gets it wrong in center. Double L now up into the top 3. Caden Say dropping it to the 4. Back out of front. It is a battle royale between Willie Smith and Diego Bettenker. Diego Bettenker through the center. Smith through the center. Double L in the 3. Zorn in the 4. Caden Say dropping it to the 5. Bialowis, Weir, Pedersoli, Passmore, Berkey. With race number 10. Two-wheel drive, modified. One behind you there, Jordan. Watch out, John. Watch out, John. Watch out, John. It is clear. Now Willie Smith getting back around Diego. No, that was Weir. Sorry about that. Looking too close. Diego Bettenker leading out. Willie Smith in the 2. Zorn and Say going at it for the 4th and 5th. Double L in the 3. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. Bialis now finding his way back up with Zorn. Through the back jump section they go. Zorn, Say, Bialowis, Weir. VP now has his nose up in the mix. Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in center. Diego Bettenker leading out. Willie Smith, does a little rough lion. 3 in, 3 to go. Diego by the start-finish line. Willie gets it wrong in the back jump section. Any mount he had on Diego is going to be exasperated. Zorn and Bialowis going at it. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch back jump section. Byers getting the workout. Diego Bettenker leading out. Oh, boy. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. One there for you as well. Lordy. Diego Betancourt leading out. One behind you there, Jordan. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Whoa! Hot hands, Palizzetti. Diego Betancourt leading out. Willie Smith in the 2. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section, guys. Watch back jump section. Double L in the 3. Bialis in the 4. That'll be your battle shaping up for 3rd and 4th. Double L off the end of the straightaway. Bialis off the end of the straightaway. Coming up on Passmore. Caden Say in the 5. Weir, Passmore, Zorn. Berkey, Pedersoli. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. With a minute 45 to go, drivers. A minute 45 to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. That'll be, watch it coming off the bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill, guys. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. It is clear. Diego Betancourt on top. Willie Smith going to be in the 2. Looks like Bialis finding his way into the top 3. Double L in the 4. Say in the 5. Weir in the 6. Passmore, Zorn, Berkey, Pedersoli. With 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 in, 1 to go. Race number 10, two-wheel mod. A main event coming at you next. Two-wheel mod A coming at you next. Watch it in center. It is clear. Under 50 to go, drivers. Under 50 to go. Watch back jump section. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Watch center section. Watch center section. Center section is clear. Race number 10. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. It is Diego Betancourt leading out. Betancourt off the end of straight. Watch back jump section. Nicely done, Chris. Betancourt leading out. Willie Smith in the 2. Double L in the 4. Bialis in the 3. Say in the 5. Weir, Passmore, Berkey, Zorn, PVP. Rounding out my top 10 with under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. Less than 10. Less than 10. Diego Betancourt through the center. Not going to get by for one more with 2 and 1, and that is going to be a race. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Paul, you are done. Diego, you are done. Passmore, Double L, you are done. Caden Say, you are done. Willie Smith, you are done. VP, Bialis, Berkey, you are done. Waiting on Zorn, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Taking the win, Diego Betancourt. Willie Smith in the 2. Bialis in the 3. Two-wheel mod, A main event. You are up next. I'll need Paul Weir. No blower. The only blowers are always on the yellow cones. Paul Weir, I'll need you over to call a race for me, please. Thank you, sir. No water. Two-wheel mod, A main event. I'll need all of you drivers from Expert Stock out around the track to corner marshal. Dave, could you set that down for me, please? Thank you.
All right, drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling position.
Don't get comfy down there, Chris. Do not get comfy down there, Chris. Chris.
Orange.
Good. All right, coming up, modified two-wheel drive buggy. Let's get our marshals to their positions.
John Young.
The self-proclaimed bad boys of RC. It's a big car dance here. It's going to be 11 cars.
Marshals to your spots, please. Diego.
I need a marshal at 8.
Diego. Get on the track and marshal. Don't make me veto your win.
Yeah, you can talk about your race win tomorrow.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in. All right, modified two-wheel drive buggy. Everybody,
Chris Friedenreich. Rudy Gonzalez. James
take
Ryan.
it easy on warm-ups.
Jim Sylvie.
Come on, any broken cars? We got a
45
big
seconds to the start
car
of the race.
lineup here, 11 cars. Watch in the center, slow in the center here, guys. Slow in the center. You got a marshal on the track. You got one. Yes, thank you. Zorn, appreciate that. All
30 seconds
right.
to the start of the race.
All right, watching the back rhythm. All right, guys, we might want to get them lined up here. No more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You want to do a
Less than
cookie
5.
or something, Chris, to get all that gook off there you just drove through? Yeah, good job, Diego. All right. Freenreich in the 11. Gonzalez in the 10. What is this, your first time? All right, and put him in the 11 there. All right, good. All right, 11 card dance, guys. For all the marbles, bad boys of RC. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, Chase Boyd going to lead us out. Looks like local legend Lake, Noya, Silve, Locke, and Leffler. Good job, everybody. All right. Chase Boyd in the center of the track. Local legend not letting him get away. Lake in that 3, Noya in the 4. Then you got Silve. Jimmy Leff up to that 5 spot. Chase running the B7. Local legend running B7. Pretty much everybody running a B7 but Sanchez. Local legend not letting Boyd get out of his sight as they head in the middle of the track. Boyd in the all blue. Local legend with the yellow wheels. Blue and orange and red and white. You got Noya in that 3 as he heads down that straight. Boyd, legend, Noya, your running order. Lake in that 4, Leff in the 5. Jimmy Silve in the 6. Watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. So Boyd out front. Find our leader here. He's headed down the straight. He's got local in the 2, Noya in the 3, Jimmy Leff in the 4, Silve in the 5. Silve got around Lake. Lake's in that 6 spot. And then you got Young, Sanchez, Locke, and Gonzalez and Friedenreich. Get him off that pipe. Get him off that pipe. Boyd in the 1, Legend in the 2. Boyd in the back triple quad area, down the straight in the all blue Associated. And you're gonna have Local Legend about 4 seconds behind with Noya in that 3, Leff up to that 4, Lake up to the 5, Silve in the 6, Johnny Nacho in that 7. Watching the center of the track, it is clear. Boyd, Legend left. Your running order, Jimmy Leff up to that 3 spot. Lake's moving up to the 4. Noya's going to fall to that 5. Silve's going to hold strong in that 6 right now with 3 in, 3 to go, guys. 3 in, 3 to go. Boyd, Legend left, your running order. Boyd extending that lead to 5.9 over Local Legend. Leff up to the 3, Lake in the 4. Those two drivers separated by 0.3 of a second. Local Legend gets it wrong. Get in the middle there, guys. Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. Watching the rhythm, guys, watching the rhythm. We just collected our first place driver, so that might tighten it up a bit as the gap was 6.5. Now it's 2.5. As Chase Boyd in the all blue goes through the center of the track. Then you got Local Legend not too far behind him. You cost him $1 and he's mad. 3 in, 2 to go. Boyd, Legend, Noya, Leff, Lake, Silve. Not good for the Leff-Silve rivalry as Jimmy Leffler's in that 4, Noya in the 3. Legend getting it wrong. 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go. First place driver coming through. Chase Boyd in the 1, Legend in the 2, Noya in the 3, Leff in the 4. Boyd working his way through that back rhythm section on the tail of Jimmy Leff. Jimmy Leff's going to make him earn it as his lead is 5.6 till he comes into that corner, lets him by, does the right thing. So everybody's pretty spread out right now with your running order. Boyd, Legend, Noya, Leff, Lake in the 5, Silve in the 6, locking in that 7. Watching the center, watching the center. Thank you, Garrett. It is clear. A minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. Gap between your first and second place, 8.5. Noya in that 3. He's 14 back. Leff holding strong in that 4. Lake in the 5. Silve in the 6. Running order hasn't changed much with 45 seconds left to go. Behind you, Justin, behind you. It is clear. Boyd in the center of the track, coming through the back rhythm. Nice and smooth with 30 seconds to go. Boyd, Legend, Noya, Leff, Silve, Lake. Silve got around Richard Lake with 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds to go. Oh. And at its time, when you cross that line, you will be done. Lake, you're done. Legend, you're done. Boyd, you're done. Noya, you're done. Waiting on Leff, Silve. Jimmy Left's going to take that 4. Silve is going to be in the 5 and Sanchez in the 8. That is a race. That is a race. Chase Boyd winning that one. Hey, Rich, you said water, right, Richard?
All right, 2 Ahmad drivers. Go and turn them off. Put them down. These guys back on the track. Corner marshal for me, please. Yeah. Where the hell did my car go?
Logan Meyer.
No, it's up there. Yep. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. The only one I got going back to back is Young. Marshals to your spots. Go and roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in.
Dave Zorn. Nick Valiant.
Yeah, but I had 11
Gonzalez.
cars. So that means I
John
should
Young.
have 9 marshaling spots covered, which is what I have on the track. Qualifying
1
order
minute to the start
will
of the race.
be Nick Bayette on the 8, Logan Meyer on the 7, Valencia on the 6, Craig Nelson on the 5, Rudy Gonzalez on the 4, John Young on the 3, Dave Zorn on the 2, Palizzetti on the pole. With that being said, no more laps. No more laps. No more
45
laps.
seconds to
We've
the
got our
start of the
cars
race.
lined up. No more laps.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Final 2 races of the night. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Should have everything wrapped up here by about 6:15.
.15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Jordan Velocity.
All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine at the sound OD tone. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Round 3 of the dual holiday point series here at Hobby Action Raceway. Palizzetti going to be leading us out. Zorn in the 2. Looks like Meyer now moving up into the 2. Zorn going to drop it to the 3. Nacho, Gonzalez, and Valencia. Off and running. Jordan Palizzetti leading out. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Paul. Ugh. Palizzetti leading out. Logan Meyer in the 2. Rough qualifying for Logan. He's got it going on in the main event. Nacho in the 3. Gonzalez in the 4. Race number 12. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. Palizzetti losing steering on the car. Logan Meyer leading out. Nacho in the 2. Gonzalez in the 3. Zorn in the 4. Watching the straightaway. Logan Meyer leading out. Rocking the blue and gray. Front timing scoring. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be the all orange of Young. Oh. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Meyer getting it wrong. Young not quite close enough to capitalize. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Logan down the front straightaway. John Young down the front straightaway. Zorn now popping up into the top 3. Gonzalez going to drop it to the 4. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Gonzalez getting it wrong in the center. Drops it back in line. Logan Meyer leading out. He's got 1.9 on Johnny Young. Through the center section of the track they go. First and second. Leading out. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. .315 in, 145 to go. Logan Meyer leading out. John Young in the 2. Somebody sawed off the front end of the car. Oh, that was Logan. Oh. Going tripod in the main. Never the fast way around the track, unfortunately, but he's going to limp it around, try and do what he can. He's got 1:30 left on the master clock. That's going to move the Nacho. John Young out front. Dave Zorn in the 2. Logan's still going to be in the top 3. Rudy Gonzalez in the 4. There's third off the end of the straightaway. Here comes 4th and 5th down the end of the straightaway. With a minute left to go. Gonzalez put it upside down. Neuer right there to get him. Thank you, Zach. Good job. Logan through the back jump section. I think there's a little too much time left to try and hold off the hard charge and Rudy Gonzalez. Keep it wide. There you go, Logan. Watch it off the end of straightaway. And he's going to pull it off and live for another day. So out front, it is going to be John Young. Dave Zorn in the 2. Rudy Gonzalez going to pop up into that top 3. Nick Valencia going to be in the 4 with under 35 to go. Under 35 to go. I'll need these 6 drivers back on the track. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Four-wheel expert coming at you next. Whoa, where are you going, Rudy? Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Center is clear. Thank you, Jimmy Leff, with under 15. Under 15. Time starting to wind down. Less than 10. Less than 10. This will be everyone's final lap. And that is time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Dave Zorn taking the win. John Young in the 2. Gonzalez and Valencia, you are all done. That is the race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marsh to grab those blowers. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert. I need Zorn, Young, Gonzalez, Valencia, Meyer, Palizzetti. Need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 11, back out on the track for me, please. Race number 12, you kids can roll them out, check them in. It's going to be Leffler, Sora, Friedenreich,
Mike Sora.
Sanders. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
James Wright. Jeremy Sanders. Chris
All
Friedman.
right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Logan, want to slide down to cone 8 for me, please? Thank you. Leffler on the pole, Sora on the 2, Friedenreich on the 3, Sanders on the 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Final race of the day. Again, thank you so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys have had a fun time. We'll do it all over again Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. And then back at it, round 4 on Saturday. Leffler leading out, Friedenreich in the 2, Sora in the 3, Sanders in the 4. Watch coming down front straightaway. It is clear. Jimmy Leff on top. Friedenreich and Sora going at it second and third. Down the front straightaway they go. Thank you, Logan. Leffler on top. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. Friedenreich and Sora, they're gapped out by 0.8 of a second. Through the center section of the track they go. Friedenreich hooks up a pipe. Sora around the outside, going to find his way into the 2. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Logan. Whew. It's kind of cool. Jimmy Leff leading out. Down the front straightaway he goes. Sora in that 2 spot. Chris going to be popping into the top 3. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. 130 in, 330 to go. Gap between first and second is going to be 3.2 seconds. So Sora keeping Leffler legal and legit. Sora into the center section. Leffler through the back jump section. Down the front straightaway he goes. And Sora has some not happy sounds coming out of his car. So he's going to go and park it one behind you there, Logan. Oh, my goodness. Friedenreich taking off the left rear. So just like that, Sora Friedenreich out with 230 in, 230 to go. You know what that means. Jimmy Leffler leading out. Jeremy Sanders going to find his way up into the top 2 here pretty quick. If he keeps it rubber side down and all the wheels on his car. Down the front straightaway. Leffler trying to saw the front end off the car. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center again. Thank you to everyone coming on in. If you had a tab inside the store, you know the routine. That should have already been paid for. Yes, sir. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime. Thank you for coming out. Awesome. We'll see you on the next go-around. Jimmy Leff leading out. Sanders in the 2. Sora in the 3. Friedenreich in the 4. By default. With a minute 30 to go, drivers, a minute 30 to go. Again, thank you to everyone coming on out. Needless to say, track will be closed at the conclusion of this race. Oh boy. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Thank you, Logan. And Sanders goes dead. Oh, sorry about that. So now it's going to be all eyes on Jimmy Leffler. He's got 45 seconds. Where did my marshal go on cone 3? Yeah, there still is a race going on. With less than 15. Whoa, where are you going? Were your eyes even open on that? Less than 10. That's going to be time on the clock, guys. Jimmy Leffler going to be taking the win. Jeremy Sanders taking home a well-deserved 2. And that is a race. Thank you so much for everyone coming out today. Again, hope you guys had a good time. That is the name of the game. Don't forget, Wednesday night, we'll do it all over again. Round 4 coming at you on Saturday.